It's the original. Really pretty cool app. But there's always kind of a mixed crowd here when we talk Wheelio. Some people wrinkle their nose at it. Some people love it. I love it. So what is Wheelio? Let's start there really quickly. Wheelio is this little pop-up. You can see an example over here on the right if you can see my mouse moving. It can be set up several different ways. It can be set up so when you scroll up to the top here and maybe you're going to click away from the website, the pop-up will come up and it'll go boop, and it'll pop up with this little side scroll here. Or after a few seconds, somebody scrolls down the website, stays on the website, doesn't move at all, boop, this little thing can pop up. Or sometimes it doesn't pop up at all on its own, and it has to be clicked automatically from the right hand or left hand side. So that's what we've got here on Wheelio's site. Looks like they have just a manual click. And I always recommend that if it's going to be an exit intent or somebody's going to be on the page for a minute, maybe they're just kind of surfing around and they're not clicking to the next page, we don't want to lose them. So let's give them an incentive. And again, you'd use this on a site where most of the time you are selling products or some sort of tangible item. This isn't going to work incredibly well. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I wouldn't recommend it for a service business right off the bat. I'd recommend it for product and retail businesses to start. So what'll happen is if the person goes through the site, or maybe they just see this big flashing gift over here like I did and I click on it, it's going to say this is how Wheelio works. You add your email address, so it's an email collection form, and then they get to spin the wheel. So add an email address, click try your luck. This little wheel will spin around, spin around, spin around. Let me put in an email here. Yes, that is my personal email, so feel free to blow it up if you want. Spin it, spin it, spin it. Boom. I got 5% off something I'm not going to buy, but not a bad deal. So if you hit continue and use discount, it'll automatically load the discount into the person's screen, or into the person's checkout, or they can copy this code and add it manually. So when people go to checkout, it'll already be in the checkout as part of the checkout process and be factored in as a discount. Sometimes people won't realize that. You will need to clarify that through customer support or something similar, but all in all, it's a pretty slick system, really end to end. I can't say enough about Wheelio. The one point I want to make is, as you were seeing this spin around, you might have freaked out and gone, I don't want to give 30% away. I don't want to give X amount of percent away, whatever it is. You can weight this wheel so it'll never land on certain squares, or only lands 50% of the time on this square versus the other square. And also you can make any of these squares, or I say squares, triangles, sections, whatever you want to call them, whatever you want. So you can decide what the person lands on pretty much. Basically, it's a scam. So it's not a fair wheel that just spins around fairly, and I think most people know that. But so it's not a game of chance. You've set it up ahead of time, right? It's rigged. Not a big deal, but huge, huge, huge email grab. It is about a 30%, 40% success rate. That is extremely high for email grab forms. And what I mean by success rate, meaning how many people who click on it actually put in their email, about 30 to 40% in my experience. And I believe that's a kind of average statistic, but I could be wrong. So all in all, that's how it works. It can, again, pop up when somebody leaves the screen. Maybe they're about ready to leave and I'm going to click this other tab, and that's called an exit intent, and it will pop up. Or sometimes you can see it's gone now that I've interacted with it. Sometimes it'll pop up just when the person's scrolling down the screen, or they've been sitting for 20, 30 seconds on the screen, something like that. You can also see that, the last way was it can pop up manually like I did and click on it. Last thing you can see here at the bottom is it does save that coupon code and reminds the person. This is, again, you can set this up as you want. You don't have to put a reserve time, but a click timer is a fantastic thing to put in. Gives people a little bit of urgency. Hey, I better check out today instead of waiting until I go pick up the kids and then I forget, or who knows what happens in life. But you want to give them some urgency. This Wheelio app really goes all out by putting the announcement bar here at the bottom with the coupon code to remind people as you're checking out, as you're purchasing. you still have that coupon code for 30% off or whatever it is that you want. So why do people hate it? Now that you know how it works and you're thinking, well, yeah, that's fantastic. Marshall, you're a genius. Why would I ever not want to use this? The downsides, people find it annoying in their own life. So you're a marketer or you own a store and maybe you go to someone else's store or you're fidgeting around on your own store and that Wheelio thing keeps popping up and you're going, damn it, I do not want this thing on my screen anymore. It's annoying. Great. Anything that's annoying in sales works usually. So you want to be slightly annoying, if not really annoying, but you want to be in people's faces reminding them that, hey, I'm trying to give you a discount. It's not like you're trying to sell them a bag of rocks. You're trying to give them a discount, but you're also trying to collect their email. Give them something a little bit more, get a little bit more from them. It's something we do as marketers, as salesmen, as business owners every single day. So you've got to be a little annoying. My vote is 1000% be as annoying as possible before you get, punched in the chin. And yeah, use Wheelio or use something similar. It is going to be a huge email grab. It's going to give a discount to your customers. And again, you want to give a small discount, then just make sure you correctly set up the wheel so it only lands on those smaller discounts each and every time. That's about it, guys. This is a quick one. Wheelio is a huge recommendation by us over here at howtoecommerce.com. Definitely put it on your shop. Get those conversions, get those emails, get those sales, and hopefully find success with Shopify and kicking butt out there in retail, squishing old Amazon. All right, guys, gals, everybody, have a great day. Success and all that other key phrase stuff. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for listening to the podcast, or if you're listening on YouTube, thanks for watching me fidget around with the mouse. Have a great day.